Hey guys, welcome back to Just the Board again. So today we're going to talk about these guys here and how to make a proper connection when you're putting two cables together. So let's get started here. All right, so let's put our wire out here and let's put these two here. So let's talk about the wire nut. So these are your standard wire nuts. Okay, you typically get them when you're installing a fan and lighting, what have you, and this is what electricians typically use. They're fairly inexpensive. You can get them in large amounts for pretty cheap. Typically come in a bag like this, right? This bag runs you anywhere from $5 to 10 bucks, depending on the type of wire nut, because not all wire nuts are equal. Just so you know, there are some cheaper ones, there are some better ones, but neither here nor there right now. We're just going to talk about the general wire nut. So, wire nut, right? You might start seeing these a lot, and electricians are starting to use these a lot more in commercial and sometimes even in homes. Now, you're wondering, what is this? Most people don't know about these. This is a waggo. Now, this is a three-way waggo. By three-way, I mean it has three different entrances. Typically, for a house, you'll probably see two. They individually open, and you line your wire. And then you open the next one, and you line your next wire. And that should make your connection. Now, like I said, I know this is a 3. I didn't have a 2, I couldn't find one. So just imagine this is a 2, and kind of try to follow me here. But some people have been scared of these, but they've proven their worth, and I'll explain why here in a second. But like I said, let's start with the wire nut. So a lot of people don't realize that there is a proper way to use a wire nut. And here's the two examples. Typically, or not typically I should say, but a lot of people when they land the wire nut, especially if they don't know what they're doing, they just put two wires together, right? Sometimes they might try to twist them, and then they'll put their wire nut, they'll tighten it, and there you go, right? Well, that doesn't always secure it very well. Sometimes your wire or the wire nut might come loose real easily if it doesn't grab well. Your cabling, when you're wiring it, might come loose. There's a lot of things that happen, you know? So this is not the most secure way. And to prove that, a lot of people don't realize that in the back of your wire nuts, or of the bag, or case, or whatever you got your wire nuts, there's typically information back here. And it actually explains how to wire, or how to properly use a wire nut. And the example's right here, where my finger's at. See how it's not just the copper part that's supposed to twist. It actually runs you through the instructions, and you're supposed to twist your cable and the wire nut till you see that, till it starts braiding or you see the wrapping around of each other. That way it's 100% secure. That way cables can't be pulled out individually. So big tip there, a lot of people don't realize that, but you want that. Okay, so that was a wire nut, right? Still great, works well, less expensive, easy to use if you follow the directions correctly. Especially if you're not an electrician, you're an amateur and you didn't know that, or a DIYer, just check the instructions. A lot of people don't check instructions. There's a right way to do stuff. In this case, there you go. But that's a wire nut. Now let's go to the waggo. So simple example, I got two cables there. I'm gonna pop one, pop two, in, and you're done. Secure, right? And the best way to see that it's secured, you can see them back here. The only thing you have to be careful is make sure your jacket of your wire is not being smashed down by the locking waggo, right? But you can physically see that. So You can't beat that. You can verify a good secure connection. You can pull it and you can easily change it out. This is a game changer, honestly. So much faster. You can definitely make sure it's secure. And they come in different sizes. You can get a 3 or 4, 2 standard. Like I said, I couldn't find a 2. I had to use this 3. But these waggos are amazing. I recommend them. And that's pretty much it, folks. I mean, I made this pretty quick and simple, quick and dirty. But if you can get the waggos, I'd say go with the waggos. Downside, these waggos, you're probably going to pay 4 to 5 times for this versus that. So, but time is money as well. So it's up to you folks what you like more. I think these are safer, better, quicker, but of course everything is only if you use properly. Still a great classic, so it's up to you. But we'll catch you next time when we're just aboard again. Make another video. Later, guys.